Infinite is at the forefront of building renewable energy schemes, creating bespoke solutions for our customers. To date, we have built 6 innovative energy centres, combining renewable, low-carbon technologies that provide more secure, reliable and cost-effective sustainable energy for the consumer. And for those customers who do not wish to transition fully to renewable energy, Infinite can offer any one of the components that make up its energy centres as a standalone solution, whilst tailor-making it specifically for that customer.
Infinite was formed in 2010. It was to take advantage of the feed-in tariff. We were specifically looking at the medium-scale wind turbines and to use a merchant power scheme to feed power into adjacent factories. The state of the energy sector in the UK is buoyant.
Wind energy is a very important resource in the UK as the power relationship with wind speed is cubic. If you double the wind speed, you get 8 times more energy. So the offshore and onshore wind are an extremely valuable renewable energy source throughout the UK. So maximising CHP efficiency is obviously a very important element in terms of carbon reduction. CHP is fundamentally and usually the use of an internal combustion engine to generate power, usually using methane, but it can also use biomethane and even hydrogen in some cases as well. So the important element is using the heat from the cooling jacket and from the exhaust gases. Efficiencies of up to 80% therefore can be achieved, which is considerably higher than conventional power generation plant, where combined cycle gas turbines can achieve efficiencies of up to 60%.
There's a number of values that are important to Infinite. Primarily it's a business, it's got to make a profit just to exist, but we're driven by the environmental factors that influence all of us.
The use of renewable energy is a very important element of sustainability as it's an infinite source of energy and carbon free, and it also complements and plays the major role within the 3 main pillars really of any energy policy, which is clean energy, security of supply and diversity of supply for the future. Climate change is a major driver to the work that Infinite carries out. Climate change is obviously one of the major threats facing the planet, and our contribution, albeit small, is obviously a valuable contribution to delivering clean energy source for commercial and industrial customers.
Infinite's energy centres comprise cutting-edge battery technology, solar, wind turbines, a combined heat and power system, and a dual chemistry energy storage system. Infinite helps us to understand how battery technology plays a crucial role in energy transition by helping to decarbonise the industrial sector, whilst at the same time scaling renewable energy sources such as solar and wind.
There's a lot of excitement within the sector. I mean, the local energy centres was something that really excited us, and over the last 4 years we've developed that system successfully. As we move forward and we look at other areas where renewable energy has got to be deployed, where at the moment there are no solutions, and again, we're at the cutting edge of the innovation. So in terms of solutions, Infinite first of all looked at how we replace grid energy, and this is where we came up with the local energy centre concept. So this uses multi-technology generation, which is interfaced via a microgrid and uses battery storage and power control systems to generate electricity from renewable and low carbon sources so that it can fulfill the demand of a local community. That solution is something that Infinite's been very passionate about. We were lucky to get some European funding, and with some match funding from Albion Capital, we've been able to actually build 6 of these energy centres, the largest of which is the Royal Mint.
We're really proud to be launching our local energy centre, and this wouldn't have been possible without our energy partner, Infinite Renewables.
The Royal Mint and Infinite provided the HV connection into their network. So they basically extended their electrical connection up from the first wind turbine, which was built a few years ago. These panels are bifacial, so they have solar cells on the back and on the front, and which is a relatively new concept. But It allows the whole solar farm to generate a bit more energy than just ones that are generating from the front side of the panels.
Currently for renewable energy in the UK at the moment, one of the biggest challenges we face is grid capacity. We can often struggle to connect into the grid. We might be allowed to connect but might then be constrained, so you have a situation where you build a wind turbine but then actually need to turn it off at times of peak generation low demand. In the sector at the moment, I think it's really exciting just to see the shift in public opinion. I think we've definitely moved to a pro-renewables nation, and that's backed up by the government surveys.
Infinite's net zero calculus provides the business community with a mechanism to better understand their energy demands and carbon footprint by giving them a detailed analysis of their electricity data against what a solar scheme or wind turbine would save them. Infinite also identifies where excess power can be converted to heat in applications where there is limited export capacity for electricity.
So in terms of the staff and the team at Infinite, we're a team of 10 staff, multidiscipline team that we've built up over the last 10 years. So we've got a very loyal team and a well-established team. We encourage, obviously, continuing professional development as part of the business. We've also engaged in apprenticeship schemes. So we've recently completed a 2-year apprenticeship scheme and taken on that apprentice at the end of that program, which has been beneficial to us in terms of having a trained individual to support project development in the company. The training we provide in Infinite is obviously an important element to their continuing professional development. So we actively encourage staff to bring courses to us and training on a variety of software packages relating to renewables.
Infinite is strongly committed to making a difference in the fight against climate change and is on a mission to make renewable energy readily available to everyone throughout the UK and beyond.
We believe that by providing new and innovative solutions and developing strategic partnerships to deliver those solutions at pace will make a huge difference to the renewable industry in the UK.